and welcome into the channel. This is Chapter 3, The Armory, on Conquer or Perish. Alright, early morning breakfast. Got here last night, right before dark. All of our loot was accounted for. Some food that's rotten. Got some tools outside. What, you didn't think I was going to be all nice and neat and tidy? I'm a man. I'll have someone come by and tidy up. I would imagine this loot will disappear pretty quick. It's probably already gone by the time you're watching this. I've picked through it, and I've taken everything that I absolutely, essentially need. I would like to take my flag that is valuable to me. However, we'll leave it here. For now, anyway. When we come back through this way, if there's loot left, we'll grab it, or what we can. Until then, I think we'll just push on down south to the coast, work our way up to Prison Island. There's an armory there. It'll suit to get us geared up and on our way for travel and exploration as we find our new home here in Conquer or Perish. You know, I'm kind of having mixed feelings about leaving this location. It has served me well thus far. Well, I guess until now I've revealed its location. I think what I'm going to do is just raise the flag a little bit into the trees, hide it a little better, and see if it doesn't protect my loot just a little bit longer, until I decide what I'm going to do. Alright, we'll head down to the tracks and straight down to the coast. Oh, well, okay, let's delay that. We're going to cross the tracks over across the stream, and we're going to check out that heli crash. Now, getting across this stream is just a hop, skip, and a jump. Not too bad for an old fat bastard if I don't say so myself. Well, it certainly is a target-rich environment. However, I don't have the firearm to drop them in one clean shot, unless it's straight to the old melon. What I don't want to end up is opening up on one and having them all rush under the tower. And then I'll have to get down and resort to some fisticuffs. And I can't drop the poor bastards with the fucking 527. If I do that, that's going to cause more noise than I need. If there's bear lurking, they're going to charge, and not to mention, there's a few infected over in that cottage just inside the tree line. So, one by one, with the silent gun, it is. There's still a few more infected lurking around, but we'll just kill what we need to. Just enough to get in and around that chopper. Let's see what treasures await, shall we? Well, I can use those binos. And there's the jacket I desperately need. Better insulation, more storage. What do we have here? A yellow shipping container key. Yeah, we'll definitely hold on to that. Don't know what it's for and where it belongs, but we'll figure it out. Well, not too much to write home about. A few little bits and bobs that we needed. Well, let's head over to the cottage and see if anyone's living there. Right over there in those bushes, there's an infected. That may be from me being here, but I haven't been here that long. Come on now, you know the words. I wanna be a sledgehammer. I guess he didn't care for my rendition. Everyone's a critic these days. Ooh, what treasures. A room temperature Fanta. We'll get that into us. Alright, now this might go against my better judgment, but I'm going to show you a little Pro Stashing 101. Color coordinating your barrels with your hide spot. Walking over here, I noticed this bush, this little sheet of metal. Perfect spot. Look at there. Grab this cable reel. Open her up. Toss it in. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Who would be the wiser? I'll even grab Peter's sledge here. Throw him in the barrel while I'm at it. And there you have it, a perfectly hid little starter stash. Cable reel and Peter's sledge. Waiting here for you. Come get it. Ah, the peaceful sound of a babbling brook. Popular little wood yard. Well out of the way, great spot to get some fishing done. Not to mention you can pick up some tools here. Case in point, pickaxe. Oh, by the way, how do you confuse an idiot? Put 2 shovels in front of him and tell him to take a pick. And I'm very familiar with this patch of ground. I've had many a base here in this location. Good times. For a long while, this location with an added water pump. Hey, look at there. Just what the doctor ordered. As I was saying, on my favorite PvE server, SQU, this location used to have a large stone encampment around this radio tower. And it used to be my home for a good long while. But I digress. Goodbye, CR527, and hello, CR550, the Savannah. And that's a good omen. My spirit animal has come to say hello. No need to run from me, little guy. You're safe here. It's not Sakal. You're on the menu there. Really don't need much out of here at all. Maybe a bit of food if there's any. Mainly was just checking to see if anyone lived here. It's usually a pretty popular place to live. But that doesn't mean I can't get all up in it stealthy like and clear it, right? Gotta have a little fun. First up is this shifty. She's the question mark, so she's got to go first. No telling where that bitch was going. Does that duct tape mean you're bondable? Boundable, bondable, potato, potato. There, that's one way to relieve the tensions of war. The inhumanities that you witness men inflicting on each other on the battlefield changes you a bit. When it comes to those infected, however, they're beyond redemption. Irreversible, lost to humanity, as it were. They kill and feed indiscriminately without prejudice, as shall I. Alright, enough trying to justify my atrocities. Let's get down to that military checkpoint and then head ourselves east, up the coast, to the prison island. That's where we're going to find this unique armory. Well, this is the most southwestern point of civilization. There's not much after this road. To my right. To my left, nothing but the remnants of what used to be. In this military checkpoint, well out of the way, however, highly traveled. It's a major point of interest for newcomers to Cherno and their first crack at some decent gear to get them contentionable against the other survivors on the island. Well, not island, but mainland. Half of my mind are still on the war efforts back in Everon. Now that kitchen timer is going to be beyond useful at this moment. I'm going to set it to about a minute, minute and a half, and leave it right there in the intersection. Hopefully it causes enough disturbance and noise to draw some of those infected off the heads over here. Take the one out That'll stir them up, and by then, they'll be acute to the sound of that timer. And I do believe the timer has gone off. Let's just watch and see. I'm over-insulated for this time of day. I need to take off this ghillie hood for a bit. Yep, I do believe that timer is doing what it's intended to do. They're going crazy over there. Now that should provide me ample time to get these tents cleared. Oh, I got a straggler that was too far away to that timer. He's on me. I gotta put some distance so I don't drag the rest of them over. I heard mortars go off, but I haven't seen any flare. This is a risk, but we'll see. Oh, we're definitely taking the tack bacon. Well, nothing to write home about on this one. Better luck next time. Alright, let's point the compass east and beat feet. I was really hoping for a KA 101 or even a KA 74. I left my ghillie hood behind. I'm just way too warm. They're easily found and replaced. I'm quite comfortable using this helmet anyway. Standard uniform. Back in Everon. This is always a dangerous stretch of road. lots of infected about. All the evacuees from these vehicles that were once inhabited are now infected, roaming these hills, looking for their next meal. Hold up. There was a green pepper in there. Multivitamins, worth their weight in gold. That dude was packing spaghetti. Delicious. Like I said before, relentless. I think it's best we just avoid the rest of them. Push on, past this bridge, gas station, supermarket, and on to the next town. Remind me to upgrade my sidearm when I get to the Armory. That IJ isn't worth its weight. I don't know, what do you think? Does that carnival mask look fox-like? Let's roll with it. Well, I know where to come for a carnival mask. Ooh, I like the white one. Yeah, we're definitely rolling with the white one. Well, I can certainly stand for an upgrade on my backpack. However, the armory I'm heading to, I'm more than confident that there are bags there. Alright, time to enter the creepy woods. Used to always run into people here, unofficial. Stashes, tents, small bases. Ah yes, the town of Kamenka. Might as well be Mos Eisley's spaceport. It's a prison town, and a high traffic area. And there's far too many infected off to the left of those houses. We'll have to dip down to the road. I had just caught aggro, but he seemed to have stopped short, just at the fence. He hasn't moved forward. And well, that main road into town doesn't look any better. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Okay, straight up the middle it is. Slow and steady wins the race, said the tortoise to the hare. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. Not something you generally find in a residential town. Not exactly my color, but it blends in well with the jacket I'm wearing, so we're going with green. And just like I said before, there's plenty of building supplies laying around. However, this server does provide an online shop. You can grind out your stuff, or you can buy it. Okay, push to the market, then the water well, and then out of town, and just up the coast to Prison Island. Holy Kris Kringle, Batman. There's gifts in town. That's a pleasant surprise. I wonder what the occasion is. Perhaps it's my birthday. And the reality is, this is being edited on May 1st. Tomorrow is my birthday, May 2nd. Caught someone's attention. Just gonna lay low here for a minute, let him pass by. Time for some H2-uh-oh. Hey, look, it's brunch. Getting my greens in today anyway. Really, I'm spending more time than I would like in this town. However, finding that plate carrier made me suspicious. I need to explore the loot further. More tack bacon. Delicious. Awesome. More presents. Unfortunate. I don't think I have the room for it. Once I finally make it to that armory, I'll be able to increase my inventory space and then pick things up like that. Another kitchen timer. You know what we're going to do with that. Aside from the presents I'm finding, I'm thinking those plate carrier was just a one-off chance. Maybe luck of the draw. Mind you, I haven't really given the town an extensive search. One whole side of the road is left unexplored. Still quite a few infected. That timer hasn't gone off yet. Just lay low here for a second, sneak my way down. I think more than anything, I'm just addicted to the loot. I must look. I must see. I don't need it, but I want it. I want it all. Well, didn't take me long to get into my greed for loot. Not like this back at the war in Everon. Not when you're fighting for a communist regime. Everyone gets the same, which is next to nothing. Enough ammo to push forward and stake a flag. That's about it. All joking aside, I just have a natural curiosity. Just sniffing around, as a fox would. Well, we've near reached our destination. Before us is Prison Island and the causeway to it. Still a lot of footsteps to go, though. But we may be in luck. I do believe there is a boat here. Let's hope it's got a plug and a little bit of gas left. Alright, toes crossed. Yes, we're in business. Alright, this is going to shorten our travel quite a bit. I wonder if I should get out and explore that cave. I've never seen it before, or never noticed it anyway. Houston, we have a problem. This causeway bridge that I'm going under was here before. However, this land causeway was not. My path to the bunker has been blocked, but I think I might have to go around with the boat. I'm getting out of the boat. I'm gonna take some high ground and take a look and see if I don't have to go around. Even if I do, no big deal. The boat makes a quick trip. It's just loud. And, well, you're a sitting duck. Well, myth busted. White man can't jump. It's true. Gonna have to go uphill. See over there? That's the bunker. That's where I need to be. No getting through there with a boat. Oh well. Gonna have to go around. And the prison island itself has piqued my curiosity. And this new bridge, I'm definitely going to have to explore when I'm out of the Armory. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Easy access. Now, what makes this bunker unique is, well, it's not laid out like most bunkers. It's not a smorgasbord of shit. It's more of a living bunker or quarters of the prison guards above. It's laid out like lockers, individual kits. You'll see. And that's what I'm talking about. Each locker in here is a designated kit. You can take a full kit, or you can mix and match, which is what I'm going to do. Even though it does look kick-ass, I'm going to say goodbye to the carnival mask. I'm going to put on a green ski mask, top it with that ghillie hood. That'll allow me to equip and use these NVGs. But wait, there's more. And there's the bag I was betting on. Matches my color too. Let's get it on. Bang a gong. Now, there's no snow here this time of year, so we'll just take a couple grenades and move on, grab an M4. Yep, you guessed it. This is where I get my helmets. Kavas for the robbers. Now this is usually the locker that I pick clean. An M4 and all the trimmings. Decent sidearm and all black clothing. We're running green this time though. But I'm most known for running in gray with the black trim. And now I am loaded for bear. And goodbye, IJ. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I'm gonna take the CR. Alright, now the only thing I need is a few more magazines, and then I think I'm good to go. I'm getting too warm. I gotta get out of this building. Yeah, I think I'll dump the 40 round that I picked up and take this 60 off the door. It's better mathin'. So yeah, this isn't the armory, but it is a armory. They're not all laid out like this. This is unique to this location. I like it. And that's my cue. Just in time. Don't want to use up my punch card getting out. Alright, we're going to hop into the boat, get to the other side, walk this new causeway, and see what it's all about. Eh? Well, I was a little disappointed. Well, not disappointed. I was half expecting there to be colored cargo pants in there. But, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't reinvent the wheel. There's tons of other places that I can try and source the green cargoes. And chances are I'll be switching up to gray eventually anyway. It is my moniker after all. At which case it gives us an excuse to come back later and re-outfit all of my accessories in black instead of the green. Alright, let's swing her around, back her up, and back to the 2 feet and heartbeat. Oakley dokley. Let the exploring begin. I'm not too interested in the prison island itself. Now that I've been to the bunker, I'm in search mode for a base, and Prison Island is too hot for me. This is definitely a major point of interest. People will come in droves to see what's in the castle walls. Guaranteed. Well, that is a great haul. Kinda glows off that sunshine and that pyre. Alright, in I go. Undoubtedly, a horde awaits. And it begins. Not quite a horde, but more than enough to handle. Where's he going? Hey, Dum-Dum, over here. Hey! Oh, I do believe I deserve a refreshing beverage. Ooh, lunch. Excellent. Let's pop that open, get that right into us. Well, I guess the server decided that's the end of the chapter. Don't worry, come on back later. We'll turn a page and throw on some kilometers.